Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Parkitect. Today's beverages. A very nice lemon and lime juice drink, very refreshing indeed. So welcome to what is a stormy day here back in Parkitect. I do say day, it is technically day, although it does feel like night considering the darkness here, but there you are. Either way, we managed to get a lot more decoration added to what is a very good coaster here. This is the swinging coaster, although I say it's good, the restraints are stuck closed, so not ideal. And got the decoration in there increased. We put in the Wipeout here, followed by the Heartbreaker, and then also this new one, which is the Starship, which we will be continuing on with in this episode, as well as building another coaster. Also, we managed to get this monorail in, which I was very happy with its construction, but also it looks really ugly with this just big box section here, and I'm not really too sure what else I can do with it. Maybe put some rocks around, but we'll leave it for now. It is what it is. It spoils it a little bit, I must confess, but there's not much I can really do about it. Anyway, over to decoration, and what we're going to do is clone the maps here, because I do want maps either side of the monorail station. That is standard procedure. Obviously you're going to get on and off the monorail and wanting to check exactly where you're supposed to be going, so that is now in. I also want to probably place some more seating specifically around here, because quite frankly it'll just look quite nice. So around here, nice little sort of parky bit where they can sit and relax, and that bin needs emptying. Let me go ahead and hire some more people. So over to staff management, I'm going to hire 1 followed by 2 janitors. We're going to hire 1 and then 2 haulers. We're going to hire 1 and then 2 mechanics, followed by 1 and then 2 security guards, and sadly only 1 knight. Actually, no, we'll hire another knight, and there we go. So we've hired 2 across the board there. Okay, so that is now in, and what I'm going to do now is put in some of our standard lantern decoration over at this place here, which is the Starship, which is actually similar to this in terms of its mechanics. It sort of just spins around, although I guess one could argue that almost everything in the park is similar because it spins around, so a bit of a lazy comment by myself there, apologies. But what I mean by that is that it has this central hub that spins, which this does, followed by the seats, which also spin at a different axis, and also looks very pretty at night, although I would argue that most things in this game look very pretty at night. Anyway, we're going to go for the flower bed here and place a flower bed all the way along like so. It's sadly not going to go all the way along and round because of the way we've got things lined up, but that should be fine. That works out. And then I'm going to remove that fir tree, and on these corners here I want to have that followed by, actually I don't want that, I only wanted a little bit shorter than that. I wanted that, and it means that we can have from our technically shops, I'm going to put a cash machine in. Actually no, I'm going to place remove that, a cash machine on the left, followed by an information desk on the right. The reason the information kiosk is going there is because, quite frankly, it's closer to the monorail. So it seems to work out. There's some logic there, I think, and maybe broken logic, but there's logic there. So a couple more trees and decorations to go in, just to, let's say, spice this thing up a little bit and makes it look a little bit better. So more trees. There's a lot of fireworks there that are popping off. We also have around here as well. This section here is empty. I may add some extra stuff in there. Haven't yet decided. Yeah, we want to have like some of these flowers in as well, because the flowers are sort of fairly ubiquitous around those parts. And even can even start putting some of the mushrooms in as well. Have the mushrooms sort of creep over there as well. There you go. That should increase the decoration to medium. Medium is fine. Medium decoration on that is acceptable. Okay, so that is now in and working. Also, I just realised that the cash machines have light around them, so you can stand behind someone and check the pin numbers out. Right, so that's now in. We haven't placed any things above that, above the pavilion. I think putting the pricing up to that has not worked out at all, so I am going to reduce it down. And I do think it is a bit mean to put the prices up like I did, because I noticed when I was checking out the park info as well that the happiness rating has gone down, and looking at the happiness rating of the park, I can see that prices is on 78%, so I think, quite frankly, I'm just overcharging in a lot of places. So especially the places that I've like really pumped the prices up on. So I'm going to go through, and I'm not above increasing the prices. Wow, look at that, 80 in the queue. I think we need either more or bigger monorails. Yes, I'm not above altering the prices to increase them and such, but I also think that anything that's like what you class as really extortionate, and some of these older rides as well, obviously there's not a lot of people going on them because they're just not that interested. So I'm going to put some of the prices down on them. It means less money, but also, quite frankly, does it really matter considering the amount of money that we're making? We do have a lot of money. That can go down. This one, that's 10. I'm going to put that down to 8. This thing is 5. I'm going to put that down to 4. This thing is 5. I'm going to put down to 3. Almost all of the rides down the bottom here, people will not be bothered about. The monorail being 250 is pretty good. People also seem to like the haunted house, but they tend to like it more when it's raining because it's got rain protection there. Graviton, we can probably put that down by a $5. This coaster, the vertical drop, is on 16. We're going to put that down to... Actually, we'll leave that. That doesn't seem to be... Yeah, it seems to be fine. I'm not a fan of pay by the ride. I would much prefer... Strange. I was going to say I much prefer it so we can just pay by the ticket, because the current ticket price is only 1 generic unit of currency. You pay, like, say, a lump sum up front, and then the rest of it's free. And I said, like, oh, I prefer, as if I couldn't change it. Well, we could do that, but that means starting from scratch. And, well, that ain't happening. And I'm actually going to put the hydraulic launch up to 12, because that is our best ride, I think, in the park. What about the vertical drop? What did I change that to? It's 16. You know what? I think these two should be about the same price. Okay, so those are now set, and hopefully, over the coming... However, yeah, the happiness rating is going up. So, let us get another coaster. And that coaster will be placed... where do we want to place it? Do you want to place it here? We could place another coaster around here, right near this monorail. It means that people will have to jump on the monorail to get to it, but I don't think that is unreasonable. Either that, or we place it here. I do think here would be better. So over to our coasters then. I was tempted by a log flume, but I'm not gonna bother. I think instead we're gonna go for coaster. Now what we could have done is made a water coaster, which is in between a log flume and a coaster. The difference is you have a unique boat-looking coaster with boat-shaped cars. Unique-looking coaster with boat-shaped cars, should I say. Cars travel along coaster tracks and can also splash into water channels. Increased popularity during the summer, so when it's nice and warm. But also there's the bobsled, and I think that's what we're going to do because I've not built one before. Admittedly, I've only messed around with the water coaster because a friend was making it and they just couldn't seem to fix one of the bits that they were working on, so I ended up helping out. This is the early days when we were just experimenting with things, although one could argue I am still experimenting with things. Anyway, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what we're going to do is head up with a chain link and let's go. So this is going to head up, and you can see the difference. So the chain link's there, but when you don't have a chain link, you just have this this pipe section. So let's just go and build. So we'll just build this up. It doesn't go any higher than that. It's one of those coasters that you can get quite high by the look of it. So we can't even get to 12. We'll have to go to 11 there. The difference being that it is a coaster that it doesn't go very high, and it can't be very... the verticality is not... Well, it's not like a hydraulically launched where you can just go, well, like that, up and over. Oh, look at that. Oh, putting the price up there has not worked out, has it? Lots of people have decided to boycott that ride because of the price, and I can sort of understand it. In fact, it's not sort of, I can definitely understand it. Right, this is going to go down, and then straight, and then we're going to... I mean, I can alter that side, I can alter this, but one of the great things about this is it's sort of self-leveling in a way, so you don't need to do that. I can like have it spiral down like that. That's actually fairly good. I like that. level it off, and then it'll go up a bit, like that. Although that I think I will put the sort of little level bit there. I could probably delete further back as well. Go to that, then to that, then round. Oops. I think it was right the first time. There and then up there. But maybe... Can you increase the size of that? Yeah, that's fine. And then banking over by 25 degrees. And then to there. And increase the length. But I want to see what it looks like when it comes down here. This is where we have to be very careful with this thing, because when it goes around, you'll see it sort of rocking left to right. So this is where it comes along. And it's sort of free to move. It's getting flung into the side because of the centrifugal force, which then... Oh yeah, that's actually okay. That works. That can keep going up then, I think. Then level off. And then... Oh, is that... Why is that still 5 degrees? 0 degrees. Then level off. Then... curve down. Do you want to put a bank on that? I think maybe a 10 degree bank. Or 15 degree bank. Weirdly, it won't actually go... it won't actually go underneath itself. How weird. And where is this now? It's on this side, is it? Okay. So let's just see what happens. So I'm just following this around. So it's going round. Nice curves. Quite sharp, but up and round. Round there, nice and smooth. Round there, nice and smooth. If we then come along like so, followed by maybe some nice curves here. Maybe increase the size of that by 1. Then to that. Yeah. Then we'll go down again. And I'll actually, when I'm going down, I think I'm going to use just standard sections like that. Can't put a loop in, unsurprisingly. So that goes around like that. That's nice. That's nice and curved, yeah. So around there. Around here, which that doesn't have the velocity of that I thought it would have. So I'm going to delete this. That section's fine. But I want to go maybe 15. Yeah. Then straight. Then we'll curve it. No, I'll have to have that bigger. Then curve it. No. Wow. So I just can't go down there. It's just going to have to go straight. Like that, maybe. Yeah, that's not bad. And then... Oh yes, that's rocking back and forward nicely. That, ooh, that corner's sharp though. What I might do then is have that go straight a little bit, then down, and I'll increase the size of it so it's just a little bit more gentle. It's gonna have to be that. Followed by, what I want to do is basically curve it round here again. Yeah, round here again. And then up. And then a couple more bits. Yeah, that'll work. That would work. Straight there. Down. Curve it round. Straight. Like I said, I'm not too concerned about the altering the corners, because you can see it sort of self-corrects. It's quite fast as well. This is only with one chain link as well. So we might be able to get an S-bend in there. And then up. Would that work? Possibly. It's all just trying things out. And then straighten up. Don't know if I'm a fan of that. Oh, coming back on itself. That's going to be a bit sharp though, isn't it? Let's see what it rates as. But I have a feeling that's going to be a little bit sharp. But it goes under. That's pretty much what I wanted. Down there. Nice little slalom. Hopefully it'll make it up here. It does quite nicely. Gentle curves around there. Yeah, this seems okay. Oh, yeah, okay, derails there. Okay, right. Yeah, that's just a cheeky redo of that. We didn't see that. That's what I mean. Have to be very careful about this thing. I guess we'll have to do that, followed by leveling that out there. Yeah, that happened, didn't it? Right. At least we know now. We know that that's happened before the inevitable accident, which is good. Obviously. Don't think we need... Do we need a curve there? Let's see what that does. And just gonna put straight pieces on just so it continues with the simulation. So down here, around that, not too bothered about them bits there, so they seem a bit okay. The S-bends are really good though. That doesn't seem to have too many negative Gs. I haven't actually put on the G meter. Yeah, it derails there again. It derails. Right, I think that is basically... For what we've got there, it's just not going to work. Okay. What if we have it as a flat then, rather than going down? It's possible. Followed by a down curve there, which I will put 15 degrees on it. Oh, yes! Brilliant, that's sort of what I wanted. Nice sort of spinny round bit there, and then it could pretty much go back into the ride there. Do you want to do that? That doesn't connect up, does it? Or does it? Does it? Like, does that... I don't know if that connects up. It doesn't. It doesn't actually connect up. That would, though. Not convinced that is going to function. 4.5, 4.5. Test. Let's put it on test. So, this is the bobsled coaster. Actually, before we do that, we will see if we can alter the ride. Cars per train. We can have more cars per train. Any more than the current, though, we could only... Yeah, we can't have less cars, essentially. Okay, so we'll have it as that. Let's go to daytime so we can see what's happening. Put it on test. So these are our crash test dummies, or our testing medium. And they are going to test the coaster. So this entire coaster, unlike a lot of coasters, only has one section dragging it up, essentially. So once you're off that, it's just using the momentum of the cars to go through the entire thing. Now, I think this is going to be too sharp at the end, as is that, so I may have to alter that, but we'll get onto that as we design it a bit more. It's got good verticality, it's got good slopes, and yeah, I think it just generally it seems okay. It's expected to be very high excitement, medium intensity, low nausea, and it's already got medium decoration because we built it inside a forest and not deforested the entire area. So there it goes, moving along on this bobsled area. A bit too high near the edge there for my liking, but it didn't come off the edge, which is fine. S-bends seem really cool in this. Happily go around there. There's quite nice. Similar to that. Those corners are good. That might be a little bit of a problem. That one's good. Now this one here, I didn't alter the height much, and it's just going to gently go around there. Yeah, but it's going to carry some speed after this, and I think it's going to derail. It did not. And it... very harsh there, but it's in. Very high, medium, low. It's not bad. Very high excitement is good. It's not extreme or whatever, but it's fine. Yeah, let's get it open. So, for this one, we're gonna have a path coming. What I'll do is I'll extend the land like that and have a path. Whoops. Coming. I mean, I would like a path along there. And along there. And that. And, well, I can do that. We've got this viewing platform, which is quite nice. For this thing, then, I'm going to have... that in, like so. So, we have a bobsled coaster. Right. What do I want to do now? Well, decoration first. It's already got medium decoration. Just going to select the lanterns. Medium decoration because of where it is. And obviously people are going to have to come and check this new thing out now. And there's our bobsled coaster. 0 on the ride. Let me go ahead and we're going to run. It's not in there, it's in here. This one, 6 months. Television advert, 887 generic currency. This, I'm in two minds about these archways. They look okay. Yeah, they do look alright. Is that someone coming on? Yes, April Williams. They really like the monorail. Really good deal as well. Good happiness, immersion. Curious that it's lower. Anyway. Let's add in some flower beds. I'm going to put some decoration in there as well. It would be nice to have some decoration there. So to get on this, you're either going to come off this monorail and walk across, or this monorail and walk across. But it's a little bit out the way, but it's fine, I guess. Well, people are on it. Let's check it. See what it's like. See what it looks like, yeah? Monorail is broken down. Restraints closed. Restraints on a monorail? This is actually... okay. The hydraulically launched coaster I thought looked really extreme. This one is utterly terrifying. Because it's not tied to the ground or anything. There's no systems clamping it. It's literally the... we're basically in the hands of physics, Isaac Newton, and the designer. And oh, hang on! You have achieved all goals. And we did get to see all of the... you got loads of balloons in front of the screen, but because we were in first person mode, we didn't see that. We have managed to achieve all goals in the park. Have at least 1,992 guests. Have a happiness rating of 90%. No loan debts. And sell at least 2,000 park tickets. We have won the game. Wow. Okay. That presents me with some choices then, but before we really go into that, what I want to do is place some decoration around here, and I fancy some sort of like crystal mine or something. Let's place some gems around. Obviously we'll place some other rocks as well. Make it like a rocky feature. I actually prefer these tall ones like that as well. I like these gems. What if we raise one up and at the top there? That's pretty good. That's good as well. Nice. So what we're going to do is make like a mine around here. Because we can. Let's go at the daytime so it's easier on us. If we type in mine, we actually get mine tracks. And, oh, hang on. Mine track support. Oh, so you can have it, like, raised if you really wanted to. I mean, there's no reason to, but you can do if you wanted. So. Is there any T sections? There is not. Sadly. It's going to go to there. I'll put in some mine tracks. Oh, but you can do that. Oh, right. So I can have little sections that sort of spur off. I'm going to remove that rock. We'll have this track sort of come along like that. Yeah, so the tracks go up to where they're mining. And do that. Yeah, okay. And we're going to have to put something under there as well, because it looks like it's really full, but when you rotate the camera, no, there is not much going on there. So we'll have some mine carts. Like that. And there is the... Yeah, that's what I was looking for, the sort of buffer. That can go there, followed by a buffer... Whoops. There. And in here, I'll have to remove those. Followed by the carts. Guess there, because otherwise they're inside the buffer. I'm going to remove that buffer and put that there. And then what we might be able to do... Ah, darn it. So can we put crystals in like that? It doesn't look terrible. It looks like it's blending in the background. You turn it around and you go, yeah, that's obviously utter nonsense. But yeah, it works fine. And there's our little mining operation. Let's check out some small props, and we'll put in some lighting in here as well. I had like a bit of a whoosh noise, and I don't know what that was. Crates look nice around here. Crates full of gems, hopefully. Like that. And a trough. Yeah, maybe for like sifting things, and then we'll put the TNT on that rock right next to that. There we go, a nice little crystal mine for no reason other than we can. I'm going to check out the rocks. So we'll be under rocks. And I'm just going to dot rocks around this as if this is like a rocky area that's... Well, we've already got rocks in this place anyway. In the water. It's one of the things that we added. Just to try and spice it up a little. I don't like those all clumped around there. You've got these ones. So there's a lot of rocks around there, and then we'll just sort of go for, as per, a couple more trees around, just to make it look a bit better. I mean, the rating's already pretty good anyway for the decoration, so we don't need to fuss too much, do we? Just putting some of these close to the track. Yeah, a bit closer to the track. Like that. I'm going to rotate the camera a couple of times just to get you different angles. I don't like that there's no supports on that. From a safety perspective, it doesn't sit right. Yes, and just aesthetically, it looks a bit like, okay, something's happening here. I'm not too sure what. Well, people are liking this. They're going on it. Sweet. Okay. Did I do a... Yeah, I did do a campaign. Bobsled coaster, 4 months. Don't know how effective it is, but it's working. Alright. So, we have how many guests in the park at this stage? I don't know. Tell me. Have at least 1,992 guests in the park. Total guests 6,443. Average money spent in the park 107. Wow. So happiness is 96%. Tiredness is 93. So that's high tiredness doesn't mean everybody's tired. It means there's, you know, there's good provision. Hunger is alright. Thirst's not great, so I need some more drinks places. Decoration is 100%. I'm very happy with that. Cleanliness is 90%. I'd like that at 100, but we'll settle for 90. Experience is 85. Price is 80. So that has went up a little bit, but obviously we are charging quite a bit for some of our rides. And overall is 89%. Well, I think what we'll do is get some more benches in. And I'll place them along this side. The reason for that is I like the idea of people overlooking this, so I don't really want benches there. People seem to be celebrating when they're coming out of that as well. When they're coming out of this ride. Yeah. Woohoo! As they're jumping up and down. They really like that. Oh, hang on. Right. This has changed. Bobsled coaster. Excitement is now extreme. Yes. Intensity medium. Nausea low. Amazing decoration. Because of... I'm guessing that. I mean, admittedly, I am pretty pleased with that. And it doesn't take long, does it? It really does not take long. But I mean, admittedly, I did just spam rocks and trees and we made a little feature over here. But it is a little feature over there, which works. It does work. And that amazing decoration has probably knocked up the excitement rating then. Attract more guests and can charge a higher price. A varied ride design is important and decoration helps too. Yes, so it's the decoration that has knocked that up. Obviously we are going to put the price up on that because it is just the default. But there we go. That's now in. I think a bit of fireworks. Some fireworks is probably in order because we haven't made some fireworks in quite some time. So we want to go to our controllers. I'll place a controller in here. And then as for fireworks, we're going to use these fireworks launchers. And where do we want to put them? I like the idea of it going... maybe around here? Or maybe in the middle? So let's think about it. We're going to come up this one here, get on that, and then spiral round. So maybe in the middle of that, it'll fire up and over, like through this. That doesn't seem to be in the middle to me, though. I think there is more the middle? No, that's not. I can't really tell because of the angle. There, maybe? We'll try that. And then we'll do this section. You know what? We'll do them one at a time so we don't have to mess around, right? So we'll drop that tool. Effects controller. Create an effect. That one. Activate. That needs to be further over to the right. Okay? Remove that and put it there. Fire. Works for me. So, increasing the height of it to 6, so it is around there. We're going to use... Strobe might be nice. Let's have a look. It sort of fills the area, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. And I actually quite like the colour of just the standard white sparkles. This is Happy Core Fireworks. Just notice the name there. Because it's the same as this. It's the same colour scheme as the Bobsled. Okay, let's do that then. This one, it feels like it should be further back. But we'll try it again. So over to our effects controller. And then we'll select that one. Oh, sorry, we'll plug a new effect. There. Yeah, that's about right. And it was strobe, wasn't it? We'll have strobe. And we'll have that a little bit lower this time. Oh, you can't have it lower than that. Well, that's fine. That works. And I technically want one in here as well, under the water, which is concerning. I don't think I can. Can I place it underwater? I can place it underwater. So there, that one. Fire. It's not right in the centre. It should be a bit further back, like there. But I'm not going to get too concerned over it, quite frankly. So, strobe. Inverted double course is broken down. Can't have it lower. That's strobe with sparkles. Did this have sparkles? It should have sparkles. There we go. This is a problem. Because this is where we're gonna have to have it on a track segment. Right. So I would have to have 3 effects controllers for that. So what I'll do instead, I'll have it as only at night on the attraction. This attraction. Why can't I select that attraction? Or is it just track split? Or just attraction? I don't know. Manual, attraction, select this. How curious. Could I select that? I could, so I have to go for track segment. Time interval. Every 5 minutes. We'll just have it as that. People seem to be really enjoying that one. So, every now and again, it's going to do that. Every 5 minutes. We'll have it as every 3 minutes. Every 3 minutes it's going to do that. And there we go. That is our bobsled coaster. Which is utterly terrifying. I just imagine you clipping the side of that bit. And then around it. This is the sharpest one. Or one of the sharpest. Whoa! Okay, that is the sharpest. But the ratings speak for themselves. Extreme excitement, medium intensity, low nausea. There's your vertical G-forces. I mean, you've got 1.9 G there, 2.8 G. We're not into negative Gs there, but we're into low Gs. We're into 0.38. So, not necessarily weightlessness, but 0.89, that's okay. Go for lateral. Wow. High lateral forces there. Negative there. Negative there. That's a G. But airtime. Oh, a little bit of airtime there. Airtime is good. And there's your velocity. So high velocity is that corner. And there's your decoration rating. Oh, they really like it around the crystal mines. Yep, that's what it is. Wow. Alright. Yeah. I mean, this thing, I think it's just... It sort of fixes its own problems. Because it can snap and move. It's actually very similar to, I think, this thing. It can sort of fix its own problems as well. Because of the way the cars move. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for now. That has been a bit of Parkitect. We've got another ride in. We've got some more decoration. And I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the ratings, certainly. Extreme, medium, low, and amazing. I think putting that price up is put people off a bit though, so we'll knock it back down. But the main takeaways as well. Completed all goals. 1,992 guests in the park, happiness rating of at least 90%, no loan debts, and sell at least 2,000 park tickets. All is completed, which means we have a choice. Do we call it there and say that's a nice place to leave it? We've had a good selection of attractions, different rides, not just ones that we place down and connect up, but also custom built ones. Monorails, the go-karts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roller coasters in this park. It's nothing to be ashamed of. We have a river rapids that constantly breaks. That's fun. You know what? I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, that getting removed. Just remove those because it just breaks the thing. Yeah, we've got a river rapids. We've got the 2 monorails. We've got miniature railways. We've got the bumper boats. I mean, and custom decoration bits like this weird graveyard thing. This water flow fountain stuff where the hydraulically launched is. This sort of adventure island with all of the sort of weird stone hexagons are in there. This with the crystal mines. The safari park with the crashed vehicle. Lots of animals to look at. Nice little encampment here with some mining operations going. Big whale on the bottom of there. And lots of trees. But, yeah, we can either leave it there or we can expand on. I'm very tempted for the former. I think if we were to expand some more, we will build more coasters. Which is exciting. But, I think we're going to leave it there for now. And we will possibly come back to Parkitect another day with a new map. Sci-fi map. Or desert. Whatever. But at least starting from scratch and do new things. Build different coasters, different designs, different looks. More Parkitect, but different theme. I think that's a nice place to call it, and that only just gets over that there. Good job the chain stops it from going down. Either way, hope you have enjoyed this episode and indeed the series. Love to know your comments, feedback, what you think we should improve, what you think, or what we can improve, what maybe we can do better and change, alter for the future. I'm not ruling out a revisit to this park for maybe some alterations or additions or even just to continue, but just after a little break. But either way, we're calling there for now. Hope you have enjoyed it, and not just this episode, the series as a whole. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic pardons.